Assalamu alaikum students. I'm your computer teacher from iWise Schools. Hope you all good and safe at home. Now today we are starting our new chapter of computer. But before starting today's teaching, I'll give you some instructions. Hope you all understand and follow these instructions very carefully. So, and the instructions are: don't raise hand during teaching. Ask questions at the end of the teaching in chat box. Use hands-free if you are using mobile and headphones for computer use. Feed your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of time for attending the class. Home tasks should be done in your fair copy of the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the teaching, try to join again within 5 to 10 minutes. Don't turn on your videos during teaching. Hope you all understand and follow these instructions. So now we are starting our today's teaching. In yesterday's teaching, we completed our chapter number 2, which is input and output devices, and hope you all have completed your home task, short question answer and descriptive question answer in your fair copy. So now we are starting another chapter of your book, which is chapter number 3 of your book, more about Windows 7. Okay, in today's teaching we learn about window, more about Windows 7, and this chapter is started from 17 to 22. In this chapter is very long, but in today's teaching we completed half of the lesson and then we continue this lesson in our further classes. Okay students, and today is the lesson number 3. Firstly, we just discuss about the topics which we studied in today's teaching. The topic 1 is window. Firstly, we just discuss what is window, because the name of the chapter is window, more about Windows 7. So firstly, we just discuss about what is window, and then we discuss about more about Windows 7, different windows we use for the computer purpose. So firstly, we just discuss about window. Okay, then desktop. What is desktop? Wallpaper and screensaver, and the last one is Window Explorer. In today's teaching we just cover all of these 4 topics, and but in today's teaching the chapter is not completed. We continue this chapter in our further classes. Okay students, hope you all understand. Now we started our today's teaching topic number 1, which is window. Window, what is window? Is there anyone who can tell me what is window? Here is the logo of window. The window is shown in this pattern. If you open your computer or your laptop and anything, then you firstly see this logo on your screen. That because you have installed some windows on your PC, that's why computer is open and then functioned. Okay, so that's the logo of window. And what is window? Window is the most popular used operating system because it is very user friendly. You can perform many operations on window. Okay, on window you can perform some operations or many operations, such as what's the operation? Saving some documents, opening some documents, or deleting some documents in the file with the help of mouse. Okay, and we discussed this different input and output devices in yesterday's teaching, in which we discussed that mouse is what? Mouse is which device? Yes, good. Mouse is an input devices. So by using this device we can operate this window. And what the use of this window? Window is the most popularly used operating system because it is very user friendly. You can perform many operations on Windows, such as saving, opening, or deleting some files. By using Windows, you can operate or perform all of these types of tasks with the help of mouse. Okay, we discussed this in yesterday's teaching, that what is the mouse and which type of mouse has an input device. Okay, now desktop, our second topic of the day, that is desktop. So you see on your screen that this is called desktop. When you open your PC or a computer, then firstly you see the screen on your computer. That screen is called desktop screen. Okay, then what is desktop? When you switch on your computer and start window. Okay, firstly window is started and then your PC is on. So when you switch on your computer and start window, the first screen that you see after the Windows software has loaded is called the desktop screen. Okay, what I'm saying that if when you open your computer and the first screen you see on your computer screen is called your desktop screen. Okay, students, hope you all understand what is desktop. I'm repeating again this. When you switch on your computer and start window, the first screen that you see after the Windows software has loaded is called the desktop. Hope you all understand what is window and what is desktop. Now, icons. When you open your computer and the first screen which is appear on your computer screen, which that is desktop, and you see some different small icons on your desktop like this, my computer, converting, and there are some files where recycle bins and so on, the files which we created on the desktop screen. So all of these small pictures of the simple files or document, these all of these symbols are called icons. And what is icons? The desktop contains small pictures that have names. Here you see, here's a picture of computer, and then they write the name of this file or this picture. My computer. This is a dustbin. Then they write it as recycle bin, and so on. There are some different icons on your desktop. So the desktop contains small pictures that have names such as computer and a recycle bins. These small pictures are called icons. All these small pictures that you see on your desktop are called the icons of that thing. Okay, you can also create some icons of your game and any files icon and other so on. Okay, hope you all understand what is window, what is desktop, and what is icon. What is icon? The desktop contains small pictures that have names such as computer. So here you see computer icon and a recycle bin. These are the common. Other icons you can build it by yourself, but these icons is built in your computer. So my computer, recycle bins, and so on are the small icons. These small pictures I call icons. Okay, students. Now we forward computer icon. What's the use of computer icon? Here you see on your screen. This that's the icon of your computer. Computer icon, which you can easily see on your desktop screen. Whatever is stored on your computer is accessible from the icon called computer. You can store anything or whatever you want to store in your computer. There is all of these things can easily accessible by the icon of this computer. On this computer icon, you can save all of the storage you have on your computer. Okay, when you double click this icon, you will get the common computer window within the computer window, and different icons can be seen. Okay, firstly when you click this icon of computer, double click, and in yesterday's teaching we discussed that by using the mouse, right side of the mouse, if you can double click of the right side of the mouse, so you can open any file. So if you can double click on this computer icon, then this computer window is open, and on this computer window there are so many other icons that you have to see. There are some local disk, D drive, in which you can save some documents or some files you have to store. Okay, what is a computer icon and what the use of computer icon? Whatever is stored on your computer is accessible from the icon called computer. When you double click these icons, you will get the computer window within the computer window. On the computer window you can also see some other computer windows, and different icons can be seen, and we discussed this which type of icons we see when we click on the computer icon. So here you see on your screen local disk. When you double click on your computer icon, you see some different small icons. Here you see the icon of local disk, floppy disk, and and more of the disk than local disk C, local disk E, F, and so other and so many. But in most of the computer, the stored icons are the local disk C and D. And what is the local disk C? The icon shows that you has a hard disk drive C. Here you see drive C or the icon of drive C, which contains a hard disk to store and access some data. In this local disk, you can store some data. You can store some data on this hard disk and access this data by clicking on, firstly you just click on, double click on computer icon, and then you see this icon of the local disk C, and then you click single or double click on this icon, then you see some files which you stored in this icon. Okay students, now we forward. Here you see another icon. This icon is also exist in the icon of computer. And you double click on the computer icon, you see some different icons: local disk C, local disk D, drive D, and DVD raw drive F. Okay. Uh, and what is the DVD raw drive? This icon shows that your computer has a DVD ROM drive installed. You can insert a CD or a DVD and see its content by double clicking this icon. In your CPU, you have a small strip in which you can easily insert your CD and DVD. So if in the computer icon you have this type of icon, which is DVD raw draw, it means that in your computer or in your PC, the DVD ROM drive is installed. By using this installation, you can easily insert any type of CD or DVD, and by clicking or double clicking on this icon, you can see the contents which is stored in this CD or a DVD. Okay students, hope you all understand. Firstly, we just discuss about what is window, what is desktop icons and computer icon, and then further in the computer icon we have some other icons which is local disk C, local disk D, DVD, raw, draw 4, and so on. Hope you all understand all these things and all these icons. Now we forward with others different terminologies that is used in computer. So when you store something in your computer, you make some file for that purpose. Okay, so what is file? Here is the icon of file. You see that's the icon of file. And what the use of file? A file is a collection of data or information. You can store or save some data or information in a file. Okay, what is file? A file is a collection of data or information. You see, or open your book and see page number 19. Yes, students. Okay, a file is a collection of data or information. Each file has a name and have anything including drawing, text, picture, etc. You can store anything you want to store, any picture, any text, any drawing, or any document. You can easily write on this file document and you can store this. Okay, now we forward with another terminology which is folder, and here is the icon of folder. Here you see, firstly you see in this there are two different files. That's the picture of file, and here you see there are two similar files. And what's the meaning of the folder? The meaning of the folder or the definition of folder is: a folder is a location for organizing and storing file. In file, what you have to store, you just stored or collected some data or information. And what the use of folder can store such type of files in it. Okay, and you can easily locate some stored files and organization files in your folder. Okay, a folder is a location for organizing and storing files. It is used to place similar files together. Okay, so in the folder there are similar or different files can easily stored in a folder. Hope you all understand what is file and what is folder. What is file? A file is a collection of data or information. And what is folder? A folder is a location for organizing and storing files. Okay students, hope you all understand. And the other topic is wallpaper. What is wallpaper? The background image that you see on the desktop is called a wallpaper. What is wallpaper? I'm showing some slide of desktop. I'm again showing that. Firstly, I'm showing this slide. On this desktop, the picture you see on this screen, the backside of the desktop screen, this picture is called the wallpaper. Okay, the picture you have stored or picked for the desktop screen is called the wallpaper. Hope you all understand what is wallpaper. I'm repeat it again. What is wallpaper? A wallpaper, the background image that you see on the desktop is called a wallpaper. Okay? The background image that you see on the desktop is called a wallpaper. First you see this screen. When you open your computer, you just see this screen. Okay? In which you have some icons. Computer, Recycle Bin, Google, Chrome and Internet Explorer. All of these are the icons which already stored in your computer or PC screen or desktop screen. After and here is another picture. You see all of these are the same icons, but you see there is another picture, and this picture you have on your desktop screen is called your wallpaper. Okay, what is wallpaper? The background image that you see on the desktop is called a wallpaper, and you can easily change the wallpaper. If you want another wallpaper, you can change it. What wallpaper you want to set on your desktop screen, you can easily change the wallpaper. Okay, what is wallpaper? The background image that you see on the desktop is called a wallpaper. The image that you see on the wallpaper is called, yes, it's called wallpaper. Now forward toward the screensaver. What is the screensaver? The image that you see when your computer is idle for a specified time is called a screensaver. It means that if you are working on your computer and you can don't touch your mouse or your keyboard for a specific time, maybe it's 4 to 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Okay, after completing this 4 to 5 10 seconds and you don't touch your mouse and keyboard for writing or moving any screen, then you see another screen on your computer. This screen is called screensaver, and this screen is just only appear when your PC is idle for a specific time. Okay, this screen is not showing any time, but the wallpaper screen is showing every time. When you open your screen, then you easily see your wallpaper, but the screensaver is just only appear when your computer is idle for a specified time. Okay students, I am showing that what is screensaver. That's a screensaver. Here you see there is no icon on your screen, just because uh, this this picture we used is this picture is used just only for the screensaver. When my computer is idle for a specific time, and this time is also set by yourself. So if you set the idle time is just 5 seconds or a 10 seconds, and after 5 to 10 seconds and you don't touch your mouse and your keyboard, then this screen is appear for just a while. When you open uh, when you again touch your mouse or keyboard for typing something, then this screen is disappear. Okay, hope you all understand what is wallpaper and what is screensaver. What is wallpaper? The background image that you see on the desktop is called a wallpaper. Okay students, the screen that you see on the desktop is called wallpaper. And what is screensaver? Screensaver, the image that you see when your computer is idle for a specified time. Okay, the image that you see when your computer is idle for a specific time is called a screensaver. Hope you all understand what is wallpaper and what is screensaver, and what the difference between screensaver and a wallpaper. Hope you all understand. Now we forward the simple steps and how can you change the wallpaper and how can you change the screensaver. So here's some steps. Firstly, we just read out the steps. What steps for changing the wallpaper? Follow these steps to change the wallpaper. Firstly, in personalization gallery, click desktop background. The desktop background gallery appears. Then you select the background set you want from the picture location list. If you want to set the wallpaper by your own choice, then you easily set, but there is some built-in backgrounds for your computer screen. Then if you want to set all of these wallpaper, then you can easily set all these types of wallpaper that already saved on your computer memory. Okay, and second step is click save changes. You will return to the personalization gallery. Okay, we discussed this later that what is personalization and how can you reach this icon. Okay, but firstly I'm just giving you some steps that you can follow for changing the wallpaper in personalization gallery. Click desktop background, then desktop background galleries appear. After the appearance of desktop background, you can select the background set you want from the picture location list. Okay, the second option is click save changes. You will return to the personalization gallery. Click the choose button of the personalization gallery. The picture you have selected will be set as the background of your desktop. The picture you chosen for your wallpaper, this picture is selected by stepping one by one all of these steps, and you can easily select the background for your desktop. Okay, students, here you see, firstly you just go to the personalization gallery, then you go to the desktop background. After clicking this, then you can select, okay, firstly personalization, picture location over here, and the second is browse. When you open the browse button, okay, there is just only two changes. Firstly you just change, go to the personalization background screen, then you see there's the picture location. Here the picture location, when you select this, there are some different pictures. If you want to select any of this for your desktop screen, then you can easily select. And if you want to set by your own choice, then you click on the browse button and then you select the picture if you what you want to set for your background desktop. Okay, then you then you click on the save changes button. Then the selective picture that you want to set for your background screen is appear on your desktop screen. Okay, by following all these steps, you can easily change your wallpaper. Now forward toward the second option, which is changing of screensaver. How can you change this change of your screensaver? Firstly, follow all of these steps to change the screensaver. Again, you can go to the personalization gallery, click on the screensaver. In previous slides, we click on the we click on the personalization gallery or choosing the picture from the gallery for the gallery, but here you just click on the screensaver. The screensaver setting dialog box appear. After clicking on the screensaver, then the screensaver setting box is appear. Click the screensaver from the screensaver drop down list. Okay, when if you want to select any of the screensaver from the computer memory, then you can easily select by dropping down the list. The list is appear on the downside of the list. Okay, in the wait box specify the minutes. You can set the minutes after which minutes, after how many minutes you can see the wallpaper screen on your computer when your computer is idle. And then click on apply button and then click on OK button. After following all these steps, you can easily change the screensaver and also set the specific time you want to see your screensaver on computer screen. Okay, and here's the steps, simple steps. Here the screensaver setting. Here you see there is none because you don't have any screensaver, but you can set your screensaver. Firstly, you just select on the screensaver here, and then the second is preview. Click preview to see how it looks like, then how the screensaver is appear when your screen is idle. Then you click on this button, and after clicking this, here you see, I'm checking, here you see there is weight, and on the weight you can easily set the time. You can set whatever time you set, is 10 seconds or 10 minutes, or minimum seconds you want to set for the screensaver. And the second, fourth one is, you say you apply on OK button, click on OK, and then you apply on the click on apply button. Okay, when you click on apply button, then your screensaver is set for your for idle. When your screensaver is set, when your computer is idle, then this screen is appear as a screensaver. Hope you all understand what is window, what is desktop, what is icon. There are different icons, computer icon, and we studied that in computer icon we have furthermore icons, that is local disk C, DVD, and after that we teach about talk about file folder, and then what is wallpaper, what is screensaver, and how can we change the screensaver and the wallpaper. Okay, hope you all understand all these things. Now we forward toward the another and the last topic of today's teaching, what that is Window Explorer. What is Window Explorer? Here is the logo of Window Explorer. Okay, that's the logo or the icon of Window Explorer. And what the use of Window Explorer? Window Explorer is a program that helps in viewing and managing file and folders. Okay, Window Explorer is a program that helps in viewing and managing the files and folder steps, and there are different steps to open the Window Explorer. How can you open the Window Explorer? So here's the step. Firstly, you just click on start button. When you see on your window screen, the when you open your computer, you see there are different slides on your bottom of the slide, bottom of the screen. There are different icons in which you firstly select on the start button. After clicking on start button, you see all programs, and after see all programs, you see accessories, and on clicking on accessories, you see the Window Explorer. Okay, hope you all understand all of these things, and now I am giving you how can you operate all of these things. Firstly, here you see, when you open your computer, here is the start button. So firstly you just click on this start button. Okay, then you, what we have to do, yes, then we go to the accessories. Okay, click on the accessories. Then the third option is Window Explorer. Okay, hope you all understand all of these things. Now we forward toward the different terminologies which is used for the Window Explorer and in your computer use. Libraries. What is libraries? In this picture, and the icon or in the picture of libraries, in this picture you can see a special type of folder called libraries. Libraries help you to access all your content of one type through a single folder. Okay, what's the use of folder? In folder you can easily save different types of files. Okay, and in the icon of library, you can easily access all the content of one type of this in a single folder. For example, you can include all your pictures and images folder in one library called picture. Okay, and there are different icons on your computer screen and further different folders, and all of these folders are called the pictures on this library. Hope you all understand. Yes, just a little minute, wait. When the computer icon folder, then you see here's the icon, here is another icon, is that is called library. On the library there are some documents, there are some folder of music, there are some folders of pictures and the videos. In this folder you can easily store your all the pictures of any type. You can store any types of documents on this folder. You can easily store some all the type of music in this folder, and also some type of folder videos on this folder. Hope you all understand what is library and what the use of library. What the use of library? In this picture you can see a special type of folder called libraries. Libraries help you to access all your content of one type through a single folder. For example, you can include all your pictures and images folder in one library called pictures. Okay, now forward toward and so our today's teaching or today's topics is covered now. Uh, in today's teaching, our chapter is not completed. Half of the chapter we covered in today's teaching. We continue this chapter in our further classes. So I'm giving you a short or small home task so you can easily done. And the descriptive question and the other short questions I'm giving you when the chapter is end. Okay. But in today's teaching, we have completed half of the chapter. That's why I'm giving you a small or a short home task. So firstly, you just make a tag. Hope you all completed your chapter number 2, input and output devices. After completing the chapter number 2, you can make a title page of this chapter. Chapter number 3, more about Windows 7. And you make a title page and leave one page. And then you have to solve all these short questions. Define window. What is desktop? Question number 3, explain about wallpaper and screensaver. Question number 4, what is the use of library? And question number 5, in which icon we can store our data. Okay, and the question number 6, explain file and folder. Question number 7, write the steps to open the Window Explorer. Hope you all understand. This question I'm showing you on today's slide, so you can easily understand how can you answer all of these questions. That's your home task. Hope you all understand. Thank you, students. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.